Hey second graders, this is Mrs. Mayer. I'm back this week to talk about our new word wall words for this week and our hunk and chunks. So let's get started. Our first word this week is the word keep. And keep is an easy word for us because we know that E hunk and chunk. So when we see E, we know it says that long E sound, and so we know that the easy way to spell and read this word keep, because we know that hunk and chunk. The next word is also a word that will be easy for us. The word is lunch. And this is easy because we know if there's one vowel in a word, then it makes its short sound. So this U makes its sound. And then we can just blend the sounds. Lunch. We can also do the same when we're writing it if we want to stretch the sounds to write because it follows all of the rules we know. The next word is a little bit tricky. We know, and we've learned before winter break, that if we have a magic E on a word, it can give the I or the vowel in the word all of its power to make it long and strong. And if that's the case, this word would be the word live, like if something is alive. However, this word can also break the rules, and in that case, the E does not do its job, and it's a rule breaker word where the I then says its short I sound I, and the word becomes live. Both words, the rule breaker and the rule follower, are spelled the same way. The next word we have is the word group. And the word group is a little tricky because of the word family we're talking about this week. This week we are talking about that OU can say ow, like somebody pinched you, ow. This word, however, does not make the ow sound. The OU here says ooh, like a long U almost. And therefore this word is a rule breaker word. G-R-O-U-P, group, we just have to know that's how you spell this word. Our word family word this week is about. We already are familiar with that word family out because we know that word out. We're just adding a few letters in the front to be the word about, like what is that book about? This hunk and chunk of OU says ow is going to be a part of our word work for the week. So this week we're not only going to talk about OU and how it says owl, like in the word cloud or mouse or couch, we're also going to talk about the hunk and chunk OW. OW also can say owl, like in the word clown, cow, and owl. The tricky part about this is we know OW also says the long O sound, like in snow, S-N-O-W. So when we think about the owl sound, it's not like our oys last week where it's easy to figure out which one you need if you're spelling a word. We kind of just have to know. And the way to kind of just know is to practice lots of words. So today we're just going to go through a few words and practice thinking about, do we think that's an OU owl or an OW owl in the word that we're practicing? Starting with that word about. So we know from our word wall word about, it has that O-U-T out sound. We also have another word on our word wall already that has the OU sound, and that is the word south. South is already on our word wall. The other word that we've already heard before is one that was on the paper, mouse. When we studied plurals, we talked about how one mouse was mouse, but two or more is the word mice. The next word also that's on our word wall is the word down. And actually this is on our first grade word wall. So we can see on this one, it has the O-W-N. And so if we know down, then we know clown because it has that same O-W sound. We also would then know crown. So think about it. If we are thinking about crown, then we would know that it's an O-W word because we already know the word down. The next word I have for you is the word ouch. So both of these hunk and chunks are like someone pinched you and you said the word owl. So ouch is another hunk and chunk that has that OU owl in it. The next word I have for you is the word now. If you thought that the word now has an OW, then you are correct. And if we know the word now, then we also know the word meow because we hear that ow at the end. The next word is the word snout, like a pig snout. If you think about it, we know the word about, so we know the word snout has an OU. What about the word howl? If a dog or a wolf howls, that has the OW. And if we know that, we might know that OW is also in the word towel. The next word is the word pouch, like a kangaroo's pouch. You hear the same ending as ouch, so we know that's an OU word. Another OU word is the word round. And if we know round, we know lots of words. One of them is compound, which is like a compound word. The last word I have for us is the word crowd. Crowd has that OW. So this week in your seesaw, we're going to practice some OU and OW words so that we can get good at which one of these owl chunks we need when reading and spelling words.